Today, I'm going to tell you how I monetized being homeless. Sounds like a pretty weird one, I know, but bear with me. It's actually a pretty wild story. So right now, I've actually got like 85,000 followers on TikTok. And this all started from me being homeless and basically vlogging my life as a homeless man. It basically started out with like 4 or 5 videos that were just like these little like vlogs, just like me, eating a pot noodle and stuff and like showing people how I cooked it in a pub. Nothing crazy and it didn't get too many views. But then I made this one video called What I Eat as a Homeless Man Part 1, where I go to Lidl, like a supermarket, and buy like stuff to make tacos and I cook it over my campfire outside my tent and kind of just show like, how I survive and actually have a hot meal as a homeless man. Keep in mind, I've only been doing TikTok 5 days at this point. I post that video like 10 at night, I go to sleep, I wake up, it's on like 100,000 views, dude. And then so for the next couple of days, I keep these videos up. What I Eat as a Homeless Man Part 2. That one did okay. Actually, like not as good as the one the day before. But I made What I Eat as a Homeless Man Part 3, where I like boil pasta over this fire. It's like a 3-minute long video, which is like long for TikTok, which I think is why people liked it. It was different, right? But anyway, I make this video. It blows the fuck up, dude. It blows the fuck up. And the audio quality on it, like go look it up on TikTok, What I Eat as a Homeless Man Part 3. Like the audio quality is so bad, right? And it's amazing how viral it went. It got 2.9 million views. And then pretty much by the time the video had actually reached those 2.9 million views, I had 20,000 followers from nothing. It took me like 2 weeks. It was crazy, bro. So by this point, I was already monetized on TikTok now because I had 20,000 followers. However, it did take me a month to actually get monetized because of ID and stuff like that. And on top of that, there were so many comments asking me for my PayPal. Like I didn't even ever suggest this. People just came in the comments being like, "Give me your PayPal. What's your PayPal?" So I linked my PayPal in the videos that I released in the next few days. I put my link in my bio, and the money was flooding in. I was making like over £100 a day probably at that point, and I was saving it all up. But then I thought I want to be authentic with people and I don't just want to, come across as someone who's like milking people for money. So I had a few people already suggest for me to make a GoFundMe. And in this GoFundMe, the GoFundMe's like purpose and description said that it was called Help Me Escape Homelessness with a Converted Van. But this GoFundMe had a purpose and a vision and a dream that people could get behind and would further incentivize people to donate. So I came up with this idea to basically ask for the 4 grand with the premise that I'm going to buy a caravan and a car to tow it with and basically just be able to like have a permanent place to live, a permanent end to the homelessness that I'm experiencing, and also give me the ability to like make more interesting content as I'm traveling around the country. People really resonated with this idea. So within 2 weeks, I had 1.3 grand already donated and my videos were still getting hundreds of thousands of views. I was gaining thousands of followers. Like I blew up quickly on TikTok. And so I leveraged all that traffic in the comment sections, with stickers in my videos, all stuff like that to drive as much traffic to the GoFundMe as I possibly could. And as I say, it already made 1.3 grand in 2 weeks. What more could I ask for, right? But that's where shit got wild. I come back to my tent one night and it's completely flattened. No bullshit. I didn't do this. I didn't stage it. I swear to God. I come back, my tent's flattened. I just make a quick little video being like, "Oh man, that's a shame. Why would someone do that?" But at the end of the day, I'm not going to get pressed about it. And, maintained like a calm and, reasonable fucking attitude. I post that video online and I go to bed after I've like pitched my tent back up. I wake up the next day and I'm reading through some comments on the video and someone's like saying, "Oh, someone donated the full amount of the GoFundMe or the rest of the full amount, like the other 2.7 grand. And I was like, yeah, sure thing, man. But obviously I looked anyway, right? Who wouldn't? And holy shit, some guy called Mohammed, who runs a company called like MHA Accountings or something, donated me the 2.7 grand. And bro, from there, that was the biggest payday of my life. 2.7 grand overnight as a homeless man. Are you crazy? It was never like sponsorship deals. It was never like revenue that was really how I made my money through TikTok. it was all about how you leverage your situation and your audience into actually having a good reason to send you money or to purchase a product. Like, that is so much more powerful, how you leverage the following for outside income rather than looking for income on the inside of the platform, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I pretty much just took my situation of living in a tent and being homeless, showed it like raw to everyone, uncut, and basically relied on people's interest and I guess compassion to, support me and put me in a position where I was bringing in more money than someone on minimum wage would earn in a month. I guess this whole thing has kind of taught me the potential of the internet and the potential of social media. Like, it's wild. If you can just live an interesting enough life for people to care, I guarantee you'll be making way more than you would in like just a standard level job. I promise you. I'll drop my TikToks on screen right now if you do want to check it out. It used to be called Homeless Vlogs, but now it's called @JimmyHoward333 because I'm not homeless anymore. So yeah, if you're interested, go check that out. I've learned a lot of things on this journey. I've got a lot of insights, and if you guys have any questions about social media, how I've made money, whatever it may be, bro, comment down below and I'll make a video about it if it's a good question. But yeah, like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.